What's going on, guys? It's your boy JayyDeee. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel today. If you're new, my name is Jeremy, aka JayyDeee, and today we are going to talk about what is in my bag and the things that I carry with me pretty much on a daily basis. All right, let's start with the first one. Now we're going to do the bag last. We'll start with what's in the bag first. So the first thing that I have with me is my MacBook. So I have a nice little sleeve on it with the best school in the country, UCF, charge on. But it's my MacBook Pro. I've had this laptop for about 4 years now, and it is probably the best investment that I have ever made. I do everything on this laptop. I do my editing for the videos. I do my schoolwork because I am in school. Emails, meetings, Skype calls, everything and anything I do on this laptop. So I absolutely love it. If you don't have a MacBook and you're into the media field or arts or video, whatever the case may be, or if you just want a really good laptop, MacBook is definitely the way to go. Okay, on to number 2, and that is going to be my journal. And yes, it is pink. Yes, it is yellow and green, and it has a woman on the front. But let me tell you something. This journal has manifested so many things for me. Like, I wouldn't be on YouTube if it wasn't for this journal. I wouldn't have the camera. I wouldn't have all of my setup here. Without this journal. I wouldn't have hit 100 subscribers within like 3 or 4 months if it wasn't for this. So this journal has done wonders for me in my life, with my business, with school, spiritually, everything and anything with this journal is amazing. I write down my schedule. I have my vision boards are in the journal, prompts, all of my goals in my life, with my business and just personally are in this journal. I write everything in here. Okay, next we have lotion. I always have lotion with me. This is from Bath and Body Works, from their men's line. They have a few different fragrances and smells for this, but this is my favorite. It's called Ocean. It doesn't smell like the beach or anything like that. It's just a very clean smell. Next, I have headphones. So I'm not a big AirPods guy. A lot of people have the AirPods. If I had a pair, I would use them, but I have yet to purchase a pair. So I use the Beats. I have the Power Beats 3 from Beats by Dre, which is now also owned by Apple. But I absolutely love these. I got these as a Christmas gift from my parents about 2 years back, and I use these things on a daily basis. I mean, when it comes to phone calls, when I'm in the car driving, I might have these on. Definitely for the gym. These are the only things that I use for the gym. And they come with a cool case. You can clip it to your bag here. See if you can see that. There's like a little, elastic there. You can clip it to a bag if you're like traveling a lot. So I usually just keep it inside of the bag because I don't want no one stealing it. But again, I have the regular iPod headphones from Apple. These are just the regular ones here with the string because if these, a lot of times I'll go out and these die. Like if I keep them in my bag and I forget to charge them, they'll die. So I have a pair of these on hand just to, clip them in and, still be able to listen to music or answer phone calls or whatever, listen to podcasts or whatever the case may be. So these are really good to have. I have one of each in there. Eventually, I probably will get some AirPods because they are nice. I just preferably, don't really need them because I have the Beats, but who knows, maybe down the road I'll get a pair down the road. So, but again, definitely get yourself some headphones. I always would get a backup. So if you're into the wireless, get yourself a backup just in case they die. Alrighty, next we are gonna go with pens and a Sharpie. I always have a Sharpie on me pretty much for anything. If I have to write on a particular piece of plastic or poster board or something, I don't know, I always have a Sharpie on me for that. Outside of that, I'm always using pens, and the ones that I love the most are these Bic Ultra Round Stick Grip pens. I have a ton of these. Actually, I get made fun of a lot by my friends because I have like a Ziploc bag full of pens of all different types and colors, but the ones that I use the most when it comes to, again, writing in my journal or school or writing notes for something or scripts for videos, most of the time I'm going to be using these big pens. Another thing that I always have on me are my SD cards. So this is only one. The other one that I have is in my camera. This one's a 64 by Samsung. That one in there is, I believe, a 32. So these are really good to have. I have a bunch of these, but these are the only two that I carry most of the time because all of my footage is on these two cards. Whenever I'm out, at like a tea shop or coffee shop or something, and I want to just get out the house and edit, I'll have these with me, do some editing, do some schoolwork, or maybe if I'm on campus and after class I want to get some editing done, I'll have these with me. and you know, I can go ahead and pop these in and do the editing or whatever I need to do for that as well. So I always carry my SD cards with me as well in my bag. Alrighty, the one thing I want to talk about, which is not necessarily in my bag, that is going to be my camera. So I have the Canon Rebel T6i. I've had it for about 2 years now. Started my YouTube channel with it. I actually started with my phone, then obviously converted to this, but my YouTube channel really took off when I started using this camera, and I absolutely love it. It is a great piece of equipment. Eventually I'll upgrade to something else, but for right now, I'm extremely satisfied with this camera. Like I said, it's not necessarily in my bag because I have a separate bag for the camera, but whenever I'm out and about doing editing, or if I'm out and about doing photo shoots with someone, I always usually have my personal camera with me to get shots with my camera as well. Alrighty, next, what I have on me are my business cards. So these only about maybe 15 or 20 here. I usually carry about 50 of these in my bag. I also have some in my wallet. I pretty much have cards all over my room, all over my car, my house, everywhere, just so I don't forget. But I always have some business cards on me just to give out to anyone that wants to know about my styling business, my YouTube, how to get in contact with me about anything. I usually give these out most of the time. So I have a stack of these in my bag 24/7, 365. Whenever I have my bag, I just leave them in there. So I don't have to worry about going to my stash and getting more. I'll just leave these in here until I'm pretty much down to like 5. Once I get down to about 5 or 10, I'll kind of refill the bag, but I always have a stack of these with me. Okay, last but certainly not least is the piece of equipment that's holding all this junk, and that's gonna be the backpack. Oh, my backpack is by Benrus. I actually got this online at Tilly's.com. I got it for about, I think, 50 bucks, I want to say. I don't use this bag for school. I have a different bag, which we'll do a separate video for that, but this bag I use pretty much for everything else. It's a very comfortable bag. It's huge. I mean, you can fit a ton of stuff in here. I don't fit that much in here, but what I like about it is that I love the straps, and then when I put anything in there, I just take this band here and I can just close it, you know, and then it kind of shuts it, you know, real nice and tight there so nothing comes out, which is really cool and really safe. So I love it. And then it has the clips here on the front with the straps that you can just clip to these little holes here. You can also tighten this if you really wanted to, or the bottom, but just little clips here. You can just bring it down here and it just clips. So that's really nice. The straps have padding on it, which is good for my shoulders. Again, I don't have a lot of stuff in there, but sometimes I'll have a lot of clothes in here on top of the laptop and the journal. So it kind of gets a little heavy. So the straps really give you some good comfort there on your shoulders and tear your shoulders apart or hurt, which is really nice. The back also has some padding as well for your back on there, which is really nice. All right, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of the stuff that I showed you here, you'll add to your backpack. If you don't really know, you know, what some essential things that you might want to have with you, some headphones, a journal, laptop, lotion, whatever the case may be. Hopefully it'll kind of give you some insight. And a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what do I bring with me on a daily basis, you know, to take care of a lot of the things that I do take care of, and that's it. So for the most part, minus maybe a couple of things here that I kind of, every now and then I'll add something new to it, but for the most part, that's the foundation of what I have. So again, thank you so much for the video, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share this video to anyone that, you know, might need some guidance as far as what they should have with them on a daily basis. So like, subscribe, share, you know how it goes. Other than that, thank you guys so much. I love you all so much. New videos will be coming out to you guys ASAP. So until then, peace.